que tendrás que llorar. Llorar, llorar, llorar. Dirás que no me quisiste, pero vas a estar muy triste y así te me vas a quedar.
That must be the trick-or-treaters. All right, kids, trick-or-treat. Hello? Man, always pranks on Halloween. Trick-or-treat? Not again. I swear to fucking God, this city is getting weird. Alright, if you kids are messing around this time, whoa. Oh, thanks. For me? Okay, I've never heard of trick-or-treaters giving people in houses treats, but thank you? Oh. That was fucking weird. Alright, let's see what this is all about. Trick-or-treat, asshole? What the fuck is this? Hey, cyberpunks, you're not gonna believe this, but earlier today I was handing out Halloween candy to trick-or-treaters and some freak in like a skull mask shows up on my doorstep. He looks way older than some kid in a costume and he hands me this weird looking package. But on top of it, it's got a message on it. It says, trick or treat, asshole. That's not very nice, now is it? But you guys know how I roll on my channel. I like doing unboxings. What's in the old package here, huh? Oh, God, no. It's that 2018 remake of Halloween, or, wait a minute. This just says Halloween on it. So is it a remake? Is it a reboot? Hang on a second, guys. I really gotta check something out here. Yeah, just like I thought. Oh boy, this is really confusing. What's a guy to do, huh? Halloween and Halloween? But from what I hear, this 2018 remake or reimagining or reboot or reinterpretation is supposed to be a sequel to the original John Carpenter flick. What the fuck is going on here? Alright guys, I'm just fucking around. I know what's going on here. Movie producers don't know what the fuck they want to do anymore. And that's why we got a sequel, a reboot, a reimagining, a reinterpretation, a middlequel, or just retconning the whole entire franchise for the sake of the movie company. That's why we've got this movie called Halloween. I mean, upon first inspection, people going into, local rental chains or Redbox or trying to purchase this on Amazon are gonna look at that title and be like, what the fuck? Especially if individuals are trying to find the original John Carpenter classic. They may end up with this movie and be immensely confused as to what they got in the mail. Now, personally speaking, I think the original John Carpenter movie is a horror classic. Everyone should watch it during the month of October. Yeah, I know some people out there are going to be like, Tom, I know you're a little bit biased against this movie. Give it a chance, buddy. It's actually good. Well, you know what, guys? I am a little biased. But all in all, guys, this is still a review channel, and I do want to watch the flick and tell y'all motherfuckers what I think of Halloween 2018. So you guys get to check out that ever-fabled trailer, lay your eyes on the prize, peep that shit, and when we get right back, you're going to know my opinion on Halloween 2018.
I mean, your grandmother is Laurie Strode. She was almost murdered.
Wasn't it her brother who murdered all those babysitters?
No, it was not her brother. That's something that people made up.
Do you know that I pray every night that he would escape?
What the hell did you do that for?
So I can kill him.
Dad, look out!
The bus crashed.
Mom, what bus crash?
Michael escaped.
Excuse me, somebody's in here.
Hello?
He's waited for this night. He's waited for me. I've waited for him.
Get out! Go home! Get inside!
You don't believe in the boogeyman?
He's here!
Michael! You should.
Can you close the closet door?
You know, guys, if I could summarize this movie in one word, and I wanted to be nice, I would summarize it as meh. But if I wanted to summarize it in one word and I wasn't being nice, well, I would say it's boring. Yeah, that's right, guys. I was on board with this movie for a little bit, at least 20 minutes worth of the film, but about halfway through it, I was actually just kind of bored. Everything about the characters and, halfway through the film just kind of comes across as bland and dull. Our main character is a young girl who is the granddaughter of Laurie Strode. And, nothing about this actress struck me as interesting, and her parents were twice as dull as she was. So the only person in this movie, in terms of, the main characters that was likable, is actress Jamie Lee Curtis. She kind of steals the show, even though a lot of her characteristics seem out of place, considering this movie is supposed to follow the original Halloween. And there it is, guys. That's my biggest gripe with this film, is that director John Carpenter, who helmed the original Halloween, said that him and movie producers were trying to go back to what he considered the original vision of Michael Myers, which is a force to be reckoned with, something that's vaguely supernatural. To suddenly just go into this world where, the character of Laurie Strode is just this badass woman that's been preparing for Michael Myers' return, with guns and weapons and traps at her ready, just feels out of place compared to the first movie. Which also brings me to another point. Halloween 2018 is nothing more than just a revamped, rebooted, reimagined version of Halloween H2O. you guys aren't familiar with that movie, well then that's just kind of fucking baffling to me because movie producers already tried this idea years ago and it didn't work. Halloween H2O has a very similar premise. Like a lot of Hollywood movies these days, this film just feels overstuffed, overbloated, and completely unnecessary. In my opinion, the Rob Zombie Halloween films were fine. They were made out of a respect for all the other films that came before it. And it was something we hadn't seen before with the character of Michael Myers. He was a killer in those movies because it was a cause and effect. In this film, it just kind of brings back that whole supernatural slasher idea, which worked, in my opinion, in 4, 5, and 6, but here it really feels out of place. You know, I can't award this movie anything too high, but, you know, there is some, competent moments in the film. The music is top-notch and very retro. Some of the actors are very interesting, but they're not given enough screen time. And, I think I could only award this film maybe a 6 out of 10.